Hello Harry, this is my presentation. As you can see right now, I am at Fort Jesus Museum. Here is the Canos, the war between the Portuguese and the Omani Arabs. So I'm about to present, the following will be the 3 minutes of my presentation. Welcome to Fort Jesus, my name is Amis and I'm going to take you through the fort. But before that, I'm going to give a brief history about the fort. Fort Jesus was built in the year 1593 by the Portuguese and it acted as an army base to guard the entrance to the port, to the old port of Mombasa. So we all know the Portuguese were explorers. They used to be explorers. They explored places that no one has been there. That's why you will hear some places or some stories that they say that so and so was the first person to discover maybe Lake Victoria or maybe whatever. So that means that they used to explore, to go places where nobody has been there. So when they explored, they reached the coast of East Africa and they landed in Mombasa. When they landed in Mombasa, the local people didn't welcome them. That's why they sent someone to Oman to go and bring the Omani Arabs to come and fight away the Portuguese. So when the Omans went, the local people went to Oman to bring the Omans to fight the Portuguese. So the Portuguese came, and the local people, as I said, they sent someone to call the Omani Arabs. So when the Omani Arabs came, it took them 2 years and 9 months. 2 years and 9 months to fight the Portuguese. So the Omans surrounded the fort. What they did was called a house arrest. So they surrounded the fort. So the Portuguese which were inside couldn't get services like food or other services. So they starved. Most of them starved to death, and the few managed to escape through a secret escape route. So the remaining soldiers were killed by the Arabs, and that's how the Arabs took over the fort. So after they took over the fort, they had full control of the fort, and the Sultan, which is a leader in the Arab language, a leader is called a Sultan, built his house in the far end of the fort. That's where the Sultan used to live. So during the Arab reign, the Arab reign or the Arab leadership, that's when there was slave trade. But during the Portuguese era, that's when there was forced labor. Forced labor and slave trade, those are two different things. In forced labor, they just force you to work, then they leave you alone and go there. But in slave trade, they put you in their vehicles, then they take you to go and work in their countries. So Fort Jesus is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was declared in 2011 to become a World Heritage Site under UNESCO. It is also under National Museums of Kenya. So mandatory and frequent renovation is made to make sure the walls remain strong the way they were 429 years ago. Because of 1593 up to now, it's about 429 years ago. So the fort has remained in the same original state. Only a few renovations here and there to make sure that the visitors, or to make sure that the wall doesn't fall on the visitors. So that's all. Thank you.